designer who said that you could completely redecorate your apartment and spend hardly any money.
So from the pages of a magazine to Jen's front door, we sent designer Libby Langdon to work her magic.
Hi,
Jen.
Yes.
I'm Libby.
Hey, Libby. How are you?
Good, good.
Come on in.
Thank you. All right, so this is your new place.
Yes, this is it.
You've got all of this furniture in here,
Yes.
and I'm noticing that there's not anything up on the walls, really.
No, I have things.
Okay.
I've just never put them up. Wasn't sure what to do with them.
Okay.
I also didn't want to paint because I was afraid of making the room look smaller and not picking the right colors.
Have I got a plan for you?
Excellent.
But we're going to take things that you already have. We're just going to retool them and use them in a new way. All right, so this is the bedroom.
Yes.
Love your bedding.
Oh, thank you.
It's beautiful.
I love the colors in this.
And you have no headboard.
Nothing.
So that is just making it feel a little bit cold, but the bedding is great. So I think there are some things we can do with what you have here to revamp it and give you a little pizzazz in your boudoir. I am wondering a little bit, I see that you don't have any drapes. There's no fabric to soften these windows. Do you have any fabric, it could be a queen sheet, it could be a tablecloth?
I do in the closet in here.
Okay.
I do have something I can show you.
Okay, yeah, let me see.
I have this,
Okay.
which I bought a while ago, and I've never had any idea of what to do with it, and I love it.
It's great. What is it?
It's just a flat sheet.
It's a sheet.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, great. Sometimes you want to look in your closet and see things that you have, and you might be able to come up with a new way to use them.
I actually have even more stuff back in my parents' house in their garage.
You do?
I do. Yes.
Let's go look at it.
All
Can
right.
we use it?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, we're going to your mom and dad.
So, Libby, this is the garage.
All right, check it out. Rawr.
I'm gonna give you my keys,
Thank
and I'm
you.
gonna get out of here, all right?
Oh, yeah. This chair, it's definitely coming. Let's get to work.
So, up next, of course, the big reveal of Jen's new apartment. It looks like $1 million, and it barely cost a thing right after this. Okay, I can't wait to see the big reveal here. A little earlier, we met a viewer named Jen who asked for help making her apartment look like $1 million on a budget of just about zero. So when she told us that she saw decorator Libby Langdon work wonders in the pages of a magazine, we knew just who to send her way.
Jen needed some throw pillows for her sofa, so I found this chocolate brown sheet, and I'm using some fusible tape that you iron on to make her some pillows.
With a budget of next to nothing, Libby turned to old furniture Jen had shoved in her parents' garage, and when she needed a little extra help, she relied on one essential item.
Paint is the least expensive way you can transform your space. In a small space, people are always worried to put a bold color on the wall. Choose just one wall for an accent color and paint the other three a neutral, softer tan. That way, visually, the one wall that has the bold color will actually recede and make your small space feel bigger. You're probably wondering what all this blue painter's tape is doing on the middle of the wall. What it's going to do is I'm going to paint in between, and once I take this off, there are going to be these white borders, and she's got all black frames. So I'm just going to hang the pictures in the white boxes, and there's going to be great contrast on this dark wall. Look at furniture you've already got and think about how different it would look if you painted it. I took this from Jen's parents' garage, and it looked a little old-fashioned there, but with a fresh coat of glossy black paint, it's going to look very, very cool. Because I couldn't go out and buy a headboard for Jen, I've decided to stencil one on her wall. So I'm going to tape this in a cool pattern, paint the wall a color, and then when I take the tape off, there's going to be a white makeshift headboard. All right, it's day 2. Here we are. The wall paint's done. As you can see, I got to get these rooms put back together. Paint chips are free in any hardware store, so just pick the colors for your room and create your own design. This is Jen's old coffee table, and I'm going to put a piece of glass on top. Voila, free headboard. All right, it's day 3. I've got a lot of work to do before Jen sees her space, but this is the fun part, styling it to make it warm and inviting. You don't need to spend money on fresh flowers. Go out in your own backyard, pick some twigs and spray paint them. They're a great contrast in front of this dark wall. I needed a plant stand, so I took this old shoe tree and a plate, and it worked perfectly. Art doesn't have to be expensive. These are silhouettes I printed off of the internet and a poster frame that Jen already had. You ready to check out the room?
I am. I'm a little nervous.
Don't be. Come on in. All right, Jen. Open your eyes.
Oh my goodness. Everything in here looks fantastic, Libby.
This was the old piece that was in the garage. And this was your table that was under there.
Amazing. Oh, my old rickety bookshelf.
Your sheets are now your drapes.
That looks amazing.
The kitchen table, it was in the kitchen, and I figured you probably didn't need it in there.
No, never. Yeah, I can have people over, and we can all be in the same room for once.
Sometimes it just is a matter of moving furniture around that you already have in your space. Just move it to a different spot. All right, you want to check out your bedroom?
Yes. The colors are amazing. I made these, and you used them. And it looks like I have a headboard now. Is this the old dresser? And my old tray tables
Are your nightstands.
I'm in awe. It's beautiful. Thank you so much, Libby.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Enjoy it. Thank you.
Right? Libby, her name should be Elvis. Libby is Elvis. Libby is here. Libby, that is just, I couldn't close my mouth. The whole time I'm watching, I'm like,
That's what you're supposed to do.
It is amazing what paint can do. Anybody would be silly not to use those tips.
Sometimes it's hard to get an objective look at pieces you've already got.
Yeah.
So find inspiration in a design book, mine, a magazine, TV show, but find designs that you like and then step back and look at pieces you've already got and see if you can retool them and rethink them in a new way. Exactly.
I loved how you made all of her pictures really pop out of the wall with the white border. Brilliant.
Well, the contrast is really important, and that space is a small space. So any contrast you can add is going to add depth and dimension and make it feel much bigger.
Absolutely fantastic. Jen is here, actually. Jen, I want to ask you about your social calendar. Are you like dragging people home with you now because you just can't wait to show them?
Every day I have somebody else over. Every day.
And now aren't you inspired that the next time you move,
Absolutely.
like you're going to be able to?
Now I know what to do. I had no idea. Again, you saw the apartment. It was a blank slate. I had no idea what to do, and now I totally have great ideas.
She brings out your inner creative, doesn't she?
Absolutely, without a doubt.
I mean, she's just amazing. I want to give her a huge fat plug for her big, lovely little book here. This is Libby Langdon's Small Space Solutions. It's in bookstores everywhere, by the way. All right, so she's got a cute little clever demo here, too. Let's walk on down, Lib. You go first, because I don't know what you're doing.
Okay.
So what are you going to show us over here?
All right, well, the idea is no money makeover. Let's reuse things that we've already got. So look in your attic, in your garage. This is just an old door flipped on its side as a headboard. Just a fun thing you can do. And there's some other ideas you can do for easy, inexpensive headboards. You could put 3 poster frames just behind the area of your bed.
We have a picture of that, don't we?
And visually, there you go.
Cool.
And what that does is visually, it's going to draw your eye upward, and it's going to make your bedroom feel so much more luxurious.
It's going to give some real height to the room.
Yeah, and that's
so
just
clever.
fabric that I framed, but you could do wallpaper, anything. Really, really easy.
Cute. And we have one more idea. And he's going to show off here. One more
if you've already got a headboard, but you want to add a little pizzazz, hang some drapes all the way up to the ceiling behind the headboard, and it's just going to spice it up. So there are loads of things you can do, but I really, really encourage everybody, look at things you already have.
You know what? If they say blondes are not so smart upstairs, this one, are you kidding me? She's knocking it out of the ballpark. Big brain blonde. Love Libby. Thank you to Libby. Thank you, of course, to Jen for letting us reimagine her space.